The acceptance of appointment or designation for filing with the Wayne County Probate Court. Hi, I'm Darren Findling of the Probate Pro, and we're going to cover this Wayne County Probate Court specific form. It is WCPC571. It was revised in July of 2024. As you can see at the top of the form, it allows you to identify whether you're accepting the appointment or accepting the designation. Now, what's the difference? Accepting the appointment would be if you're nominated in a petition for probate or application for probate or petition for guardianship or petition for conservatorship, and you're telling the court that you accept the nomination. The acceptance of a designation is based on the fact that the statute now allows for somebody to be designated a standby guardian. Not the primary guardian, but a standby guardian. So you're accepting the designation of standby guardian in that particular context. So the form is flexible. It can be used for both the application, petition for guardianship, conservatorship, deceased estate, as well as a designation for a standby guardian. Let's work our way through the form. As you can see in the bottom, in the purple box, it identifies the form number as well as all of the relevant statutes and court rules that are applicable to the particular form. As I stated at the beginning, this is a Wayne County Probate Court specific form. There's a generic non-Wayne County Probate Court SCAO form that is designed to accomplish the exact same thing. The only difference in this particular form is that Wayne County already has in the top left corner the county identification referenced in it, as well as in the grayscale, you'll see that it allows for communication through the court by email. It's a consent or authorization to allow for those communications. In the top right corner is a place to put the name of the judge, as well as the case number. And then, of course, the address for the Wayne County Probate Court is already identified there, as well as the phone number. In the matter of is the description of the name of the file, whether it's a guardianship or conservatorship or deceased estate. It's the name of that individual that goes in that spot. In section 4, the click box says, I have been appointed of the person or estate. This would be if you've been appointed personal representative, guardian, conservator, whatever the fiduciary role may be. But as you can see, you can also, in paragraph 2, just use this form for designation as a standby guardian of a legally incapacitated individual. This is for guardianship. Paragraph 3 indicates that you accept the designation or the appointment and you're submitting to personal jurisdiction to the court. Important consideration here: by agreeing to serve in this fiduciary role, you are agreeing to be under the jurisdiction of the probate court, and you agree to file all the reports and perform all the legal duties as set forth by statute. Now, please understand, if you agree to accept one of these roles, guardianship, conservatorship, personal representative, you really have to understand that there are many statutes and court rules that govern these roles, and they're not necessarily intuitive or obvious, and the court personnel can't help you through those roles. So quite often people get appointed and they get themselves into a whole bunch of trouble by failing to timely file the requisite information or to making mistakes in their role as fiduciary. So it's really important to work with a skilled, competent probate practitioner as you navigate through this process. In paragraph 4, you'll see the grayscale that identifies that you're allowing notification by the court through email, and it allows for that authorization. You can identify your name and then, of course, your email address. And then there's a signature block for the person that is accepting the appointment or accepting the designation. Importantly, in the bottom right corner, you'll notice that in the date of birth section, there is a form reference, which is a SCAO form, MC97A. It's really important you don't put the date of birth. This is a sensitive, protected information that needs to go on a separate form. So if you're going to be filing this form, you always have to have the MC97A form also completed as an addendum to this particular form, or the form is at risk of being rejected by the probate court. In addition, you'll see on the left side, there's a space for the attorney name, the bar number. Now, people will quite often ask, well, what happens if I'm doing this without an attorney? Then quite simply, you leave that section blank. So this is the acceptance of appointment and the acceptance of designation for the specific use within the Wayne County Probate Court. At the Probate Pro, we care deeply about probate-related issues. If you've got questions about this particular form or any probate or trust-related matter, visit us at theprobatepro.com or call us at 833-PROBATE.